Let's talk about fanfics. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I know you're probably thinking, girl, what in the heck is going on? Basically, I mean, what's going on is that I blew out my hair because I wanted to trim my ends. So that's really all that's going on. Yeah, but I'm high-key feeling it. If you can't tell, I'm high-key feeling it, okay? I use some very good products and my hair feels very soft. It's giving very much demure. There's something in my hair I just got out. So yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, wait, what's giving stuff? It's like, anyways, yeah, so if you were wondering, if you were curious how long my hair is, I feel like it's like bob length. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. This is not a hair channel, this is a book channel, so let's get into it. It is Liv Loves Literature. Here, can y'all see my tan lines? It's summer for real. It's summertime. But anyways, I have been gone, and what's so funny is the last time I was gone and then came back, I said I wouldn't be gone anymore, and then I lied. So yeah, I lied. I actually had a video. It hadn't made it to the editing. Like, I had the raw footage, and it never made it to the part where I edited it and uploaded it because I just wasn't proud of it. I did not love it. Yeah, and I felt like I yapped too much about something that might not be even of interest to most people that watch this channel. So sorry y'all, you gonna see me playing with this hair. You're gonna see me playing with this hair. But yeah, so anyways, welcome back. It's summertime now. If you did not know, or if you're new here, I am a teacher. So, excuse me. So therefore, that means I am unemployed for the next 2 months. But yes, I'm also in grad school, so I will be, you know, working and doing stuff. My goals this summer, I have like a summer bucket list. I plan to be outside in a way that's like nature-esque and hanging out with friends-esque. That's my version of outside. And maybe even take a book outside to read it, you know, that type of stuff. So yeah, that is what I plan to do this summer, in case you were wondering. So let's get into it. I only read fan fictions in May. I read 3 or 4 fanfics. I can't remember. My laptop is charging over there, and I really wanted to stay over there charging. Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, so not charging my computer. Hold on, y'all. Okay, because it was acting up. And of course, my computer notes are not updated because I have no iCloud storage. Okay, let's get our Kindle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in a reading slump. Here's the thing. I'm not in a reading slump, but I am in like a weird, like, I don't know what I want to read type of zone. Like, I don't know what I want to read. Like, do I want to read something juicy? Do I want to read something serious? Do I want to read something fluffy, romantic? Do I want to read a cowboy romance? Because it is June now, and I will be going to Cowboy Carter later on this month. So, you know, do I want to get into the mindset? Like, I don't know. But lately, when I don't know what I want to read, I've been relying on fanfics, and we thank God for that. So here are the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Here are the 4 fanfics that I read this month, and these are also just fanfics that I'm going to suggest to you. Yeah, we're also going to talk about fanfics that I haven't finished but plan on finishing and that I recommend. These are fanfictions that I have dipped my toe into years and years, for years now. Like, they're basically my comfort reads when I don't want to read anything else, or when I want to read something that's really entertaining and juicy. Then here are the fanfics. So let's start with the ones that I have completed, and then we'll talk about the ones that I haven't read yet. So I first finished I'm shaking because it was just that good. I first finished Vader's angel, okay? When you download fanfiction to your Kindle, you have the ability to combine the EPUB file with a JPEG image. And so, long story short, you can create your own covers for the fanfics that you download to your Kindle. So I will be so the covers that you see are the covers that I made. So, well, you know, yeah, just to clarify, because you know, it's just, yeah. Anyways, Vader's Angel. So I had this might be one of the best things I've ever read in my entire life. And that is saying a lot. Like, when I was reading this, it gave me the feeling of reading the ACOTAR series for the first time. It gave me the feeling of reading the Dark Artifices trilogy for the first time. Like, for me, like, that was prime reading. Even the Percy Jackson series, when I reread it for the second time, there was something about me reading it that second time that really just did it for me. Like, it really, I don't even know, but I'm telling you, I had the best time reading this fan fiction. It is about Darth Vader is evil. Like, Anakin has okay, so this is Star Wars spoilers. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, if you did not know. But anyways, I love Star Wars. Specifically, I love the prequels because I love Anakin Skywalker. I have a poster of him in my classroom. Like, it's serious. I have 2 Anakin Skywalker t-shirts at this point. My students know, like, well, my past students know that I am obsessed with him and that I love him. Anyway, and he was also my #1 fictional husband in my Book Boyfriends and Fictional Husbands video. If you haven't seen that, go watch me being unhinged. The video quality is not great, but the content, it's about what's inside. Anyways, Anakin Skywalker. So Anakin Skywalker has transitioned to Darth Vader already, but he is not like, he doesn't wear the mask. He was not burnt to a crisp because he never met Obi-Wan or Padme. So this is if Anakin Skywalker was pursued by Emperor Palpatine / Chancellor Palpatine, if he was pursued and turned evil by him when he was a little boy. So basically, Chancellor Palpatine snatches Anakin Skywalker from his home in Tatooine before he ever meets Obi-Wan. So what really happens in the actual prequels, if you want to know, because, you know, you really should watch Star Wars, okay? It's on Disney+. But anyways, what actually happens is Anakin Skywalker meets Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and they take him and they start training him as a Jedi, and then he meets Padme Amidala, or queen. She's queen of one of the planets right now, and eventually, you know, there's a sizable age gap between them. She's older, but they eventually do get married, and she gets pregnant. Anyways, so this is an alternative timeline. This is what if Anakin Skywalker never met Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Padme Amidala, and was raised to be Darth Vader when he was a child. But during this timeline, he does meet Padme Amidala, and we're gonna see what happens. It was so good. I took my Kindle to work and was reading it while the kids were working. And I rarely do that because I usually need to, you know, have my eye on the kids. Girl, so good. Like, so good, life-changing. It actually changed my life. It's like 1,000 pages. It's long. It is long. It's like 1,000 pages, but I devoured it. I ate it up. It is my Roman Empire. And I wanted, I found the author on Instagram and I followed her. I'm like, I need you, because it's not finished. That's the thing. It's not finished, but there's enough of it there to just, I don't know. It's enough of it to keep you satiated until she releases the next or finishes. Like, I don't know. I low-key want to DM her on Instagram. Like, she's probably gonna be like, girl, you are crazy. And yes, I am, because it was so good. I read the reviews are crazy. The fans love it. Someone said they've read this fanfic 11 times. That's how serious it is. It's so good. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars, of course. It's juicy, it's dark, it's all of these, by the way, are rated M for mature audiences, so just know that. But I'm old enough, so. But anyways, So good, so good. Okay, so the next one that I read was Forbidden Love, also a Padme Amidala and Anakin Skywalker fanfic that I rated 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was good. Like, it basically touched on, I would recommend reading Star Wars material, because we all know that the dialogue and the romance and the emotions that are written down in, like, Star Wars is not emotion heavy. It is not emotion heavy. Like, it's, you know, yeah. So you don't really, like, reading these fanfics really helps me understand Anakin's perspective, and it really will help you understand Padme and Anakin's relationship, like why they were so drawn to each other. Because I feel like in the movies you kind of don't understand, you kind of don't really feel it, but in these fanfics I kind of really understood it and felt it. So period. But yeah. So Forbidden Love is exactly what it sounds like. Basically, it's the story of Anakin and Padme and whatever. So, I liked it. 4.5 out of 5. Then I read a not so good fanfic. I did not like this one. This one was, what was it? It was so bad. I undownloaded it off of my Kindle. Like, that is how much I didn't like it. It was called The Broken Place or A Broken Place. Something like that. Yeah, it was definitely called A Broken Place. No, it was not. Break the Chains or something. Broken Chains, Break the Chains. It was something about chains, girl. And yeah, so yep. Sorry, y'all. I'm just, look at this. This low key looks like fake hair. Like, this looks like a unit, like a natural hair unit. Area. Oh, oh, oh. Anyways, yeah, I ate that up. No, I didn't eat it up. I did not like it. It was basically, this is during the Clone Wars, and Anakin Skywalker has been kidnapped, and like for like 2 or 3 years or so by like this evil queen, and she like sexually abuses him and stuff, but then like he's low-key into it because I guess Stockholm syndrome. And so then when he comes back to Padme, he's kind of like, don't touch me. And it was not good, and it wasn't that, honestly, it had the potential to be good. It really did have the potential to be good. Like, I thought it was gonna go in a different direction that would have really would have ate the girlies up, but it didn't go in that direction, and it was super duper short, and I did not like it at all. I don't even know why I rated it, because I can't see what I rated it, because my I wasn't being a good citizen, and I didn't look at the material before I started recording. But yeah, hey, I didn't even expect to record right now. I knew I wanted to record today. I was actually about to work on my homework, but I sacrificed that time to talk to y'all. So enjoy me being a delinquent. But anyways, next I read One More Night. So this fanfiction, I read the first few chapters probably like 10 times over the span of a few years. I became obsessed with Austin and Allie's relationship when I was in 7th grade, okay? Because it was just so cutesy. I love the best friend to lovers thing. Like, that was right around the time that I read Percy Jackson too. So I was really eating up the best friends to lovers trope. And I just loved the relationship. I loved how he was so obsessed with her, so down bad with her. Down bad for her. And yeah, I loved all of it. I really, really did. So anyways, naturally I searched for Austin Alley fanfics, because, you know, Disney Channel isn't gonna give us the romance that we want either, to be honest with you. But oh, hair's standing up. But yeah, so I found this one is definitely one of my faves. Like I said, I've returned to it many times over the years. It's called One More Night. It is based off the Maroon 5 song One More Night, which is really cool. Very creative on the author's point. But anyways, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so basically this starts, and as you can see from the cover, if you're a real Osley fan, you know that this is the episode where Allie accidentally sells all of the instruments in the store. Oh yeah, but by the way, Austin and Allie is a Disney Channel show. It has Ross Lynch and Laura Morano, if you didn't know, and that's where Ross Lynch got his fame. Basically, I'm sure you know Ross Lynch. And he's like he doesn't have social anxiety. She does. She writes. He rocks. Anyways. So yeah, so this is the episode where, you know, it's Disney Channel, so they do very silly things, very silly. Like, for example, on this episode, Allie accidentally sells all the instruments in the store that she works at. She works at her dad's store. That's where she meets Austin, because Austin comes in to, like, record a video in the store with the instruments, because he can play any instrument. She's like, you gotta get the heck up out of here. Anyways, yeah, so she accidentally sells all the instruments, and then and then she holds like a fundraiser, like a benefit concert or whatever, to try to raise money to buy them back. And so she wants Austin to perform, but Austin cannot do it because he's grounded for some reason. I can't remember why. He's grounded for some reason, and yeah, he's grounded for some reason, but he sneaks out anyway to perform, and the fanfic takes place after that point. She sneaks into his room later that night to thank him. Drama and juice ensue. And yeah, it's very good. Like, it's very well written. I mean, reading it in full as an adult now, it definitely could have been better in some parts. But for what it is, it's worth. It's pretty good. And it's free. Like, just read it. Just read it. So, yeah. Very cool. Next, I read... Wait, no, that's it, isn't it? I think that's it. So, yes, those are the... That's what I read in April. Nope, that's what I read in May. So, fanfics that I haven't read in full, but would recommend and I plan on reading. We have The Price of Love. This is a Ron and Hermione fanfic. Okay, y'all, I already said that I love best friends to lovers, so you already knew that Hermione would make its way in here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, so Ron and Hermione. So this is the summer after year 4. Yes, the summer after year 4, and Hermione is trying to, like, break things off with Crumb, but, like, Crumb is secretly working with the dark side. Like, he's secretly working for Voldemort, and he gets Hermione captured, but Hermione is able to apparate and escape, and she apparates to the Weasley house. She's thinking of Ron, and so she just apparates to wherever he is. So there's like, oh my gosh, how did an underage wizard apparate? There's like, this is true fan fiction. Like, this is like something that didn't even happen in the story, and I'm eating it up. Like, this is very much like, I don't know. Like, just roll with it. I love Ron and Hermione fanfics that take place in like 5th and 6th year, because I just feel like they could have easily had especially 5th year, because they really could have easily had a romance going if J.K. Rowling was a romance author, because the way that Harry was spending so much time by himself, and so Ron and Hermione were spending so much time by themselves, like when he was going through all his anger and stuff in the 5th book, and Ron and Hermione were both prefects. Hello. Shout out to my Harry Potter book readers, okay? Ron and Hermione were both prefects during the 5th year. I'm not sure why they cut that out of the movie. They cut that out of the movie. They cut seeing Neville's parents out of the movie. They cut Quidditch out of the movie. I have no idea why. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, so Ron and Hermione were spending a lot of time together, and there could have easily been a romance plotline. So I don't know why there wasn't. It kind of irritates me. But, yeah. So this fanfic takes place then, and things ensue. Ron and Hermione are like coming to terms with their feelings for each other, and yeah, that's how it starts. Like I said, I've never read it in full, so I really don't know where the plot goes, but the beginning sounds very interesting, and it was one of the first Hermione fanfics that I actually really checked out, and I was like, what's this about? So it has and this is like freshman year of high school, so it has its sentimentality for me. Anywho, next we have How Never Became Forever. So genuinely, this is a Damon and Elena fanfic, because of course. However, I have no idea what this is about. I think they are not in the vampire world. I low-key think the plot is totally different, and I'm into it. Sometimes I don't like that, because sometimes The reason why I go to fanfic sometimes is because, or like depending on the story, is because when I feel like there wasn't enough about the characters in the actual show. Like, I feel like there was a lot of romance between Elena and Damon in the show, so I don't feel like I'm missing something. So that's why I'm okay with the fact that this is a fanfic in a totally different universe. But like Ron and Hermione, for example, I don't want to read about them in another universe, because they didn't even really get all they needed to get out of the current Harry Potter universe. Like there were so many, oh, my back, y'all. There were so many opportunities for romance that just never happened, and that makes me mad. So yeah, you got that one. I already read Anxious and Dangerous Liasions, so I'm aware that Dangerous Liasions is spelled wrong. You don't need to tell me. But let's start with Dangerous Liasions. So this is also an Elena and Damon, and basically this is like after season 2, beginning of season 3, when Stefan goes on his like rampage with Klaus to save Elena's life, though. But he goes on his rampage with Klaus to eat people and stuff, and he and Elena, like when he comes back, he's just like not really kind of interested in Elena anymore, and she's like, why? So she like wants like Damon to like teach her how to be more interesting and stuff. Take that how you will. Take that how you will. We're trying to keep it PG on here. But yeah, so period. And then we have Anxious. This is another Hermione fanfic. This takes place actually after the battle 7th year. So if I'd say my top fanfics, I love when they take place in fifth year, then 6th year, then 7th year. This is 7th year after, and also 7th year, after the battle, because, they do finally show their feelings. There is a kiss that takes place. Well, also, Ron acting crazy and leaving in the 7th book, and then Hermione being depressed about it. That was obviously showing that they cared about each other. Wow, whenever I did that, my hair smelled so good. I have Beyonce's hair products in my hair right now. Mother. But anyways, yeah, so this is basically, so Hermione has to go and get her parents back from Australia. She sent her parents, I don't know if this is even true or not, because I haven't read the books in like 10 plus years. Did Hermione actually send her parents to Australia when she got rid of their memories of her, or what? Because I've seen that in multiple different fanfics, that she has to go get her parents from Australia. So I'm like, that must be true, I guess. But anyways, she and Ron go and like they explore their feelings, and Hermione has a lot of post-traumatic stress from the war. Hello, like that's obvious. And, they all do. They pretty much all do. But we're following Hermione and Ron specifically, and Ron just kind of helping her through that, and also them just exploring their relationship, and like it was good. Like it was good. I read this last summer. This was the first fanfic I think that I completed, and I liked it. I rated it. Oh, I think I rated it 4 out of 5. It was not my favorite, but it also wasn't bad. Dangerous Liasions, I think I also rated that 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, going back to ones that I haven't read. Sorry, I know I said we ended up flip-flopping because I forgot. Anyways, next we have, I think this is last actually. Oh, no, it's not. Next we have All In. This is another Hermione fanfiction. This one I've never finished, but I have started it before, so that's why I know the plot of some of these already, because like I was reading them on fanfiction.net or .com or .org, whatever it's called. I was reading them on there, but like I'm not finna sit there and click through all the chapters. Like that's why I'm so glad that I got my Kindle. As soon as people started saying they were reading fanfiction on their Kindle, I was like, oh yeah, no, I need a Kindle. But anyways, All In. This is a 6th year fanfic. So you see, I have a little bit of everything. I have a 5th year Hermione, a 6th year Hermione, and a 7th year Hermione. But anyways, this is 6th year, and this is right after Dumbledore's funeral. So, which is like recently after Ron broke it off with Lavender too. So like they're kind of like, I really feel like that would have been a great opportunity for J.K. Rowling to be like, hey, like, you're single, I'm single, I ignored you for the year because you were with a girl that I didn't like, And yeah, I said your name in my sleep when I was poisoned and almost died. You know, like, I really feel like that could have been an open and in for the two of them, but hey, it didn't happen like that. So yeah, but in this fan fiction, it does. And yeah, they explore their relationship. They explore going with Harry to get the Horcruxes. It takes you, I think it's going to take us through the rest of the series. So it starts at the end of the 6th year, but I think it's going to take us through 7th year and beyond, considering it's called All In. So who knows? I really, really, really love the first chapter. If you don't read anything else, do read the first chapter. I feel like it was really, really well done. Like I said, all of these are rated M for mature, but I think it was well done, regardless of the content. But anyways, next we have two more. No, we have three more. We have Turn to Me. So this is a Anakin and Padme Amidala fan fiction. I think this is about that episode in the Clone Wars when Anakin like almost kills Rush Clovis because he's so jealous and mad and stuff. And Padme is like, I think we need a break, like, goodbye. I have not watched the Clone Wars, but as you can see, I've done my research. But yeah, I think that's what this is about. So this is basically just the aftermath of that, and I guess how they come back together. Then we have Broken Places. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what this one's about. I do not remember at all what this one is about. But I hope it's good. Let me see. Oh, hold on. How you doing? Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. The Broken Places is about that. Turn to Me. What's this one about? Oh, Turn to Me is basically like, what if Padme went to Anakin when, like, right after he kills the younglings in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith? Like, what if she went to him and was able to pull him from the dark side instead of him just going to the dark side? So I'm really interested in that. I'm like, hey, I love fan fictions where he doesn't go to the dark side because it's really heartbreaking, and also he was so handsome, and the fact that he had to get burned to a crisp just makes me sad. But that's probably really for real why he turned evil. I lost my girl. I'll never meet my kids. I betrayed the Jedi Order, and I'm ugly. Like, what? But anyways, yeah. Then we have, is that it? No, then we have The Assassin's Blade. I'm really excited for this one, if you can't tell. The Assassin's Blade. This one is going to be about, like, if Padme was an assassin and she was trying to kill Anakin Skywalker. I don't know if he's Darth Vader, like, with the mask yet, or just evil Anakin Skywalker Darth Vader without the mask. I don't know, but I am very, very interested. It seems like, you know, she's not gonna be able to, maybe they fall in love. Like, I love an assassin story, okay? I love an assassin story, so I am very, very interested in this. So yeah, y'all, those are all the fanfics that I had to talk about. Ones that I've read, ones that I've read a little bit of, ones that I haven't read at all. And yeah, it looks like I'm definitely gonna be, I don't know, like I said, I'm in a weird place with my reading right now. You know, reading is not linear. It is not linear. It definitely is a parabola. Girl, I don't even know what that means. It definitely goes like this. Like, there are times where I really want to read something with substance, and then times when I don't. There are times where I want to return to familiar characters, like with fanfiction, and times that I don't. Right now, I'm in that mode of wanting to return to the familiar, or wanting to have something like juicy and a little bit heart-wrenching. So yeah, y'all. But anyways, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I hope and plan to be more consistent now that I have time during my day. I am no longer working because it is summertime. But yeah, y'all, see you in the next video.